I'd like to call the meeting to order and welcome everyone to the Laverne Planning Commission, September 30th, 2025 at 6 p.m. regular meeting. We do have a quorum. First item of business is to approve the meeting minutes from the August 26th, 2025 regular meeting and September 16th, 2025 workshop.
Motion to approve.
We have a motion. Do we have a second?
Second.
We have a second to approve. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? We do not have any public comments. Do you have any announcements, Mr. Logan?
No, sir.
Thank you. So we will move on to item number 3. Recommendation to the Board of Mayor and Aldermen rezoning of property requested by Anthony Eubanks, 0.60 acres, property located at 130 Old Waldron Road, tax map 15M, Group E, parcel 11, current zoning district R1, low density residential zoning district, proposed zoning district C2, highway service commercial zoning district, property owned by Hamid Durrani. Mr. Logan.
This is the request for rezoning at 130 Old Waldron. And you can see here on the screen where it's located at the sharp curve on Old Waldron. And behind this property is Maxim Crane, which is zoned industrial. We'll look at that on the zoning map in just a minute. But so this is the property, and you probably remember it's got the shed in the back, and then this is the home that's been there many years. It sits closer to Old Waldron Road. So the zoning map, the orange area is R1, which is low density residential. So essentially both sides of Old Waldron are residential in this area, and then of course, I mentioned earlier, Maxim Crane is this darker blue color, which is I2. And there's some photos. And then this exhibit was submitted by the applicant, which shows the existing dwelling and the sheds. And that completes the report. Thanks.
Thank you. Do we have any questions or comments on this item? We will be sending a favorable or unfavorable recommendation on this item, so include that in the motion.
I just want to Mr. Logan, so where is the closest C2?
Let's go back. The closest C2 is back here at the item that's coming up in just a moment, 192, 198. It's 192 Old Waldron, or excuse me, 192 Old Nashville Highway. So it actually has an Old Nashville address, but it's this red triangle here.
Thank you.
Any other questions or comments?
I have a question. Across the street from it, I can't think of the name of the internet provider, but it looks like there's some vehicles that park there.
TDS.
TDS. Is that considered R1 also? I'm looking at the map.
It is, yeah, it's considered a vital, it's really treated the same as a water and sewer station. It can go in any district, just about.
Okay.
Communication, telecommunications, cable.
Okay.
Any other questions or comments? None. We'll entertain a motion.
I'll make a motion for an unfavorable recommendation to the Board of Mayor and Aldermen.
We have a motion for unfavorable recommendation. Do we have a second?
Second.
We have a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? We will be sending an unfavorable recommendation to the Board of Mayor and Aldermen. Item number 4, site plan, restaurant and retail building at 192 and 198 Old Nashville Highway, existing and proposed buildings of 15,521 square feet on 1.35 acres, requested by Huddleston Steel. Property located at 192 and 198 Old Nashville Highway, tax map 15M, Group E, parcels 4 and 5, C2 Highway Service Zoning District, property owned by Better Home LLC. Mr. Logan.
So this is a site plan request here at 192 Old Nashville Highway. And I'll just go straight in since we covered it earlier this month. These are the photos. You probably remember there was some open storage violations, and a lot of that's been cleaned up. And then there's an addition, which is this metal addition here where I'm pointing. That came much later than the historic stone part, which goes back probably 100 years or more. So this is the plans that were submitted. This is kind of a survey, but this sheet here is the site plan. So they're proposing a mix of restaurant and retail. This older building would be restaurant and retail according to this plan, and then at some point they would build a new building here to the southeast part of the site. And that building is shown here with more or less three suites. And they're 1,200 square feet each. And then the parking's not changed. The layout of the parking lot is the same as 2 weeks ago at the workshop. They also, of course, they're showing the sidewalks, which are required. And the planning comments had all been addressed, and I believe I'll turn it over here to Mr. Jake Lyde.
Thank you, sir.
That would be I. So there was one comment under engineering for Gary, and since he's not here tonight, it was just asking for some stormwater calculations, and they were able to submit those to us, and Gary did say that they meet the criteria that we were looking for. So all of his comments have been taken care of.
Very good. Do we have any questions or comments from the board?
So for staff, on the utilities that they're showing 6, did they get addressed too?
So from my understanding from Gary is most of them were just for information purposes. They weren't anything that was of substance.
Very good. Any other questions?
Mr. Logan, will any of this be under the new Old Nashville Highway Overlay District? Does this have to comply with that?
As far as I know, it does not have to comply with the new overlay.
Any further questions? We'll entertain a motion.
Make a motion to accept as submitted.
We have a motion to accept as submitted, and a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, motion passes. Item number 5 has been deferred. Moving on to item number 6. Recommendation to the Board of Mayor and Aldermen rezoning of property requested by Last of the Loggers LLC, 9.67 acres, property located on Sanford Road, tax map 28, parcel 1.01, current zoning district, A agricultural zoning district, proposed zoning district, R3 high-density residential zoning district, property owned by Chow Win Dong. Mr. Logan.
These applicants are changing their request to a PDR, so they're putting a design book together, and my understanding is they'll be back at the October workshop, so they'll defer.
So I'm going to refer to council. How should we proceed?
I think in the absence of any representative for this applicant, it would be prudent to have a motion to defer.
So moved.
We have a motion to defer. Do we have a second?
Second.
We have a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passes. Item is deferred. Item number 7, final plat re-subdivision of 141 Bain Drive, one lot totaling 5.55 acres requested by Kimley Horn, property located on Bain Drive, tax map 17, parcel 7.01, I-2 Heavy Industrial Zoning District, property owned by Quality Nashville LLC. Mr. Logan.
So this is a request for the final plat at 141 Bain Drive. This is one lot, a total of 5.55 acres. And you can see it there on the screen. It does have double frontage. On the north side, it fronts Jones Boulevard, and the south side has frontage on Bain Drive. It is zoned I-2 Heavy Industrial. And then these are some photos of the site. These are from the Bain Drive side as you drive up this driveway. They do not have any planning comments or engineering, and I'll turn it over to Jake.
There was one utilities comment, which was for informational purposes only. Reading the comment was kind of confusing, so I got with Gary on it, and he did inform me that the lot does have water and sewer availability to the site. So that addresses the comment that Scott had put on there, which was just for information.
Perfect, thank you. Do we have any further questions or comments on this item? Entertain a motion.
Motion
Approve is submitted.
Second.
We have a motion to approve is submitted by Mr. Mark, second by Mayor Cole. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passes. Items 8 and 9, 8 is deferred, and item 9 has been withdrawn. So we'll move on to item number 10, bonds and letters of credit update, Ms. Williams.
Hello, Commissioners. You should have the bond report on the bond list in front of you. Everything should be up to date. If you have any questions, let me know.
Very good. Any other questions or comments on this item? Thank you, everyone, for your time. Meeting adjourned.